This is Anthony with True Diamond Heart, continuing our video series on how to live in authenticity, beauty, and peace. How do we know? Well, first and foremost is honesty. We have to understand and be true with ourselves, be aware enough, acknowledge, as my friend says, where we really are. Now, another friend of mine was just speaking to me and she was saying, you know, I listen to all the talks and I'm doing my meditation, I'm doing all these things. And then my ex-husband does something and treats me with less than perfect respect and it all falls apart and I feel like I haven't learned anything. And I know exactly what she's saying. The same thing happens to me. And I said to her, the fact that you see that you lost your peace, the fact that you see how fragile your new spiritual growth is magnificent awareness. That is phenomenal. That's growth. To see how immature I am is a form of new maturity that will open doors. Now this is the honesty we're talking about. Honesty. To honestly acknowledge and be aware of what is happening. In authenticity, we feel as discomfort. We feel it as nervousness about worrying about what other people think about ourselves, what we think about ourselves, what's going to happen in terms of our status, in terms of what people think about us. Beauty, again, do we consider ourselves, even if I think I'm gorgeous, this is no more or less diluted than thinking that I'm hideous on this physical level. True beauty is seen with the inner eye and has nothing to do with what this looks like or doesn't look like. As I become more authentic, now when I was 20, I looked much more beautiful than I look now, and yet I'm much more beautiful now. I'm telling you that because I've started, and when I was 20, I was just exploring the depths of inauthenticity and my power as an ego, right? Very normal 20-year-old behavior. Now, at this stage, after many thousands of hours of meditating right there, and in this house, I've started to reveal some authenticity. And in that revelation is coming true beauty. So the lack of beauty will be felt also as a lack of ease. It all can be summed up in peace. Authenticity, beauty, and peace. You'll know the lack of authenticity, the lack of inner beauty, the lack of true beauty, spiritual beauty, the lack of peace will be felt as a lack of ease. It'll be felt as a sense of anxiety, a sense of not being able to just be, not being able to be alone. Oh, that's for sure. If you're not able to be alone, that's a sure sign. If you're not able to be without something happening, if you have to have the scrolling or the music or the TV or the radio or the talk or the telephone call or the work or the something, if you have to have all that happening, something happening, the inability to be with nothing happening, with yourself alone, that sense of unease is a sure sign that we are running away from our authenticity, that we are not living in our beauty, and that we are not with peace. Because true peace, true authenticity, the puppy, for example, this tree, how much more authentic and beautiful can you be than that tree? You couldn't be more authentic or beautiful than that tree. And it is with perfect peace. It's so peaceful it doesn't even kill for food. It's the only life form, only chlorophyll beings are the only beings, although they do live with death, of course. The death that falls into the earth nourishes the roots, of course. It's all death, life, but they don't kill to eat. All of the rest of us do. All of the rest of us do. The amoeba does, the tiger does, the human does, the dog does, the virus does. All the rest of us do. We kill to eat. This lives in such perfect peace that it just is. And in its authenticity is absolutely gorgeous, fulfilling its purpose, living its life without any fear. And the plants are amazing teachers. If I could be plant-like in my rooted to the ground, reaching for the heavens, in that simple being, no need to be anywhere near anybody else, no need to have anything happening, absolute, authentic, beautiful, peaceful being. Ding, 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 ding. I've won. And I either stay here as a bodhisattva to help the rest of the souls achieve that same state, or I move somewhere else, because there's no more point for me to be here on planet school. It's been achieved. Those of us in process, still in school, here we're taking somewhat graduate courses, or whatever level we're at, we are learning to reveal the inauthentic. The inauthentic. What is this camera showing me? Well, is this angle better than that angle? Is my hair like that? Well, what happens? Did I smile when I... All of this stuff is inauthentic. And yet I have it. Of course I have it. But thank whatever it is, I thank God. Thank the grace of the mighty power that created us, that is our fundamental being, our fundamental beauty that reveals in the newborn baby and in the tree. That has enabled me to have this place called True Diamond Heart, where I can come and I can I can actually be more authentic, although my whole purpose is to become authentic, is to lose in authenticity. For whatever reason, this platform is a place that enables me, and you can feel it. And that's the only reason that you would waste your time here or invest your time here, is because this is a place where you too feel that you can actually, with some greater facility, greater speed, greater grace, reach that authenticity which is calling to you as that bird calls to its mate or to its flock members. Whatever it's communicating, so too is your soul always calling to you, saying, just drop it, let go. You are perfect once you stop trying to be perfect. You are beautiful once you stop trying to be beautiful. Peace is what you are when you are no longer striving for anything beyond survival needs, when what you are is the state of love that reveals in your authentic, true, beautiful, fundamental nature, the soul, the ray of the sun, the cell in the body of love, that which holds the entire blueprint, the holographic reality of your separated being that reflects and holds and is saturated and also radiates as you reveal your own divinity. It radiates divinity, and the stronger it is, the more it radiates, and the more it radiates, the more it's received. This is the nature of divinity. It is the seal of divinity, is the reception that guarantees the transmission, which proves the reception. They are one thing, unlike this physical world where I give you something and I lose it. In the spiritual world, as I give, so do I receive. As I receive, so do I give. It's one simultaneous action, movement. So we are here to be honest first and foremost about the inauthenticity, the unbeautiful, the ugliness, and the lack of peace that we feel. Because in that acknowledgement, in that consciousness, in that honesty, do we open ourselves to the grace and the information and the transformation into true authenticity, beauty, peace, state of love, children of God, truth, joy, responsibility. I'm gonna go. The puppy is needing me. We will see you in the next video in our series. We're just beginning. We're going to get into the experience of authenticity, the experience of beauty, and the experience of peace. The peace that surpasses understanding, that doesn't depend on the mind or circumstances. Magnificent. We'll see you soon.